Hello and good evening. Welcome to our next session. Again, as we said, we're looking at simultaneous equations. We first tried to look at the simultaneous equations using the elimination method. And just like I said, that we can solve using four methods: elimination method, we can work with substitution method, we can work with graphical method, we can also work with matrices. Now, in our the current session, we'll be looking at substitution method and see how can we be able to substitute some variables so that we can be able to solve the next variable. So allow me first of all to write an example that we shall be trying, two examples here, so that we can have at least two good examples for today's check. So we're going to have 2x plus 3y is equals to 12. Then x plus y is equals to 5. That's one equation. The other that we want to look at is we're going to be looking at 3 into bracket x plus y is equals to 18, and then x minus y is equals to 2. So those are two examples that we shall be solving using a substitution method for now. Now, as we've said, is that we want to take one equation, and in that one equation, we make one variable to be the subject of the other variable so that we can be able to substitute it in all other examples. So let's take the example that we have below here, the last equation that we have here. So x plus y is equals to 5. So we can try to make y to be, x to be the subject so that we equate, we substitute our x with the value of y. So our x here, to be the subject of the formula, will be, we take this y to the other side, so we shall have 5 minus y. So in simple term, our x is 5 minus y. So where we have x, we're going to be having 5 minus y. So now we can take the equation. For example, 2x plus 3y is equals to 12. Remember, our x is 5 minus y. So in other words, we're going to have like terms together here. So we're going to have 2 into bracket, our x is 5 minus y, 5 minus y, plus 3y is equals to 12. We open the bracket. So here we're going to have 10 minus 2y plus 3y is equals to 12. We are only opening the bracket so that we have 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times negative y is negative 2y plus 3y is equals to 12. That is what we have here. Now we put the like terms together. So here we're going to take 10 to the other side so that you'll be left here with negative 2y plus 3y is equals to 12. 10 was positive. When you take it on the other side of the equal sign, it becomes a minus, so minus 10. So plus this, so minus 2y plus 3y is going to give us a 3y. Oh, it's going to give us a y, sorry. Y is equals to 12 minus 10 is 2. In simple terms, our y is equals to 2. Now, let's come back to where we substituted our x. And we say that our x, in terms of y, is 5 minus y. And our y is 2. So x is equals to 5 minus y. And our y is 2. So x is equals to 5 minus 2. And therefore, x is equals to 3. So our value for x is equals to 3. And our value for y is equals to 2. That is when we are working with substitution method. So where we substituted x in terms of y, and we found that x is going to be, in this case, 5 minus y. So where we have x, we put 5 minus y. And when we substitute all over here, we're able to get our y is equals to 2. And then x, therefore, is 3. So our values for x and y are 3 and 2 consecutively. Now, let's try to look at the second example. We have 3 into bracket x plus y is equals to 18. Then x minus y is equals to 2. So we open the bracket here. We're going to get 3x plus 3y is equals to 18. Then x minus y is equals to 2. 3x plus 3y is equals to 18. Then x minus y is equals to 2. So now we substitute. Once again, we can take the equation at the bottom here, and we say x minus y is equals to 2. So we want to make x to be the subject of our example. So x is equals to be 2. This is minus y. We take it on the other side of the equal sign, it's going to be plus y. So our x is going to be 2 plus y. Now let's take the example that we had, the first equation that we have here. 3x plus 3y is equals to 18. So we put value of x, we put 2 plus y. So 3, 2 plus y plus 3y is equals to 18. As usual, we open the bracket. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 3 times y is 3y, plus 3y is equals to be 18. So we put the like terms together. So we take 6 to the other side, and here we're going to have 3y plus 3y is 6y is equals to, we take 6 on the other side, it's going to give us 18 minus 6, which is going to give us 12. So 6y is equals to 12. Divide by 6, divide by 6. Now y is equals to 2. Let me write it correctly. 2 there. So our y is equals to 2. And we've said up here that our x is 2 plus y. Our x is equals to 2 plus y. And our y is 2. Therefore, our x is 2 plus 2. Therefore, our x is 4. So the values of x is equals to 4, and the values of y is 2. That is your example for our today's examples. So if you follow here, you're able to substitute your value and then look for the value of the variables that you have substituted. Same case with this example that we have over here. Now for your example, as usual, allow me to rub just a portion here, a portion of your example here, or a board pair, so that I can give you an example that you can try at your own time. So we say practice, practice makes perfect, so it's always good to keep trying and keep testing your skills. So we have x plus y is equals to 50, then 2x plus 3y is equals to 120. So try these at your own time. Thank you so much. I hope you'll be joining us in our next session as we'll be looking at some other examples. Thank you very much. Have a blessed evening.